The next one is subtraction of vectors. So in order to explain subtraction of vectors, the subtraction of a vector b from A is taken to be of minus b to A. Okay, so that means we are subtracting from A, right? I will rewrite it here. So I am subtracting vector b from A, right? So I can express that as addition of minus b to A. So mathematically we can write that as a plus of minus b, that is nothing but a minus b. So in graphical form, how you can draw that? OP is in a direction, there will be no change since we are subtracting from A B, we are subtracting B from A, right? So I can represent this with a downward arrow mark, or I can represent in a negative axis. Okay, so then the result, if you draw in a negative axis, you will get a resultant vector here, that is C. If you write the arrow mark in a downward form, then the C will be A minus B, right? This is how you can express in graphical way. This is about subtraction of vectors. Now let's move to multiplication of vectors by scalar. So we are multiplying two vectors using a scalar. To explain this, we are considering a plus a and minus a plus of minus a. In both positive and negative form we are considering. Okay, a plus a gives you a 2a, minus a plus of minus a gives you minus 2a. Here 2a and minus 2a represent the vectors of magnitude twice that of a, right? That means, so if you consider your RHS part, you can say that you can express multiplication of vectors by scalars in both positive as well as in a negative directions, right? So in general, I can explain or I can define multiplication of vectors as the product MA, where, okay, this is MA of a vector A and a scalar M is a vector whose magnitude is m times, whose magnitude is m times that of A, and direction is the same or opposite to A according as M is positive or negative, right? Or negative. That means the product MA, for this example I can say that 2A. So in the place of M I have 2 of a vector A and a scalar M is a vector whose magnitude is this, the magnitude of this vector is m times that of A, and direction is the same or opposite to A according as M is positive or negative. So the value of M is positive, then you will get a positive direction, that is MA itself. If the value of M is negative, then you will get the product as minus MA. This is about multiplication of vectors by scalars. So we will represent this as A is equal to alpha into A cap. Alpha is nothing but scalar, A cap is nothing but your vector. So this is about multiplication of vectors by scalar. Next we will move to space coordinates. Space coordinates. So in order to explain space coordinates, I have just considered one coordinate system. Okay, in this, let x dash o x and y dash o y, also z dash o z. These three are B3. You can observe these three are mutually perpendicular, right? Mutually perpendicular lines, and these three lines intersect at one point O, right? Which intersect at O. Then we call O as, then O is the origin, right? So now x dash o x is called x axis, y dash o y is called y axis, z dash o z is called z axis. If you consider all these axes together, then we call that as a coordinate axis. I repeat, x dash o x is x axis, y dash o y is called y axis, and z dash o z is called z axis. Taken together, these three axes gives you coordinate axis. Fine. Now this y o z is nothing but YZ plane. So this is Z, right? This is Y. So YOZ gives you YZ plane. ZOX gives you the ZX plane. Similarly, we have XOY. XOY gives you XY plane. So together these three planes gives you the coordinate planes. So these three gives you coordinate planes. So when I say coordinate axis, these things should come into picture, and whenever I say coordinate planes, you should be able to understand which are considered as coordinate planes. Okay. So this is the coordinate axis. Now I will consider one point P in a space. Let's see, that point is somewhere here. Okay. So now what I will do is I will draw perpendicular to all my planes, that is YZ, ZX and XY planes. Okay. Now this PL is perpendicular to your YZ plane. Okay, that is YZ plane means YZ plane is nothing but YOZ. For this axis, PL is perpendicular. Similarly, for ZOX, PM is perpendicular. Similarly, for XOY plane, PN is perpendicular. Okay. Now this LP NP and MP are called as coordinates of P. LP, MP and NP are called as coordinates of point P. Okay. So the XYZ coordinates are positive. Your XYZ coordinates are positive along OX, OY and OZ axis, and it will be negative for OX dash, OY dash and for OZ dash. And one more important thing you can observe here is the three coordinate planes divide the space into 8 compartments, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these three coordinate planes divide the space into 8 compartments. So this is called as octants. Okay. This is the main thing about your space coordinates. In the next session, we will discuss about a right-handed system and rectangular Cartesian coordinates. Okay. Before that, I will also discuss the concept of divergence, gradient and curl and its physical interpretations. Okay. Thank you.